Hi everyone, and welcome to the 4th video development blog for Caribbean. The recent update is the biggest we put out yet, so let's see what it has to offer, step by step. First off, some visual changes in character creation. We've completely reworked the set of available faces and changed the mechanism for appearance generation, which now makes more sense for the time period. The new global map is something we're quite proud of. We have spent a lot of time and put a lot of work into improving the map, and feel the results justify that effort, because this is what players will see for so much of the game. The concept of the map itself has changed, as well as its look. The world is brighter, with some added details for decoration and more vibrant colours. The settlement concept has changed, and there are no longer villages in the game. From now on, the world consists of colonies, which have all the functions of a castle, town, and village. We also doubled the number of these settlements and fixed some unfortunate errors in the map's geography. Let's take a look at what's changed in the game mechanics. The main change here is the rank system. You might already have heard about this addition from before. At the lowest rank, you won't be able to hire many of the troop types, capture and rule towns, purchase better quality ships, or acquire property. Availability of these opportunities will depend on your renown. The higher your renown is, the more opportunities you'll have access to. Renown is split into military renown for soldiers and trading renown for entrepreneurs. Military renown should be pretty clear. Its amount depends on your number of victories. It will allow you to hire high-level units and purchase cannons. Other factions will invite you to serve under their name as well. Trading renown can be considered as a total amount of all of your assets. Your ships, your money, goods in your cargo hold, value of your property, and so on. If you are a billionaire, you'll inevitably become known in the Caribbean. From now on, capturing towns is not an easy feat. You'll need to have enough authority in the first place so that your troops agree to risk their lives. And even if you manage to capture a town, you might not get control of it, as only faction officers have that right. Additionally, if you're a high-ranked trader, the faction's leaders may grant you towns without any fights taking place, just based on your proven talents in administration. Sometimes your purse will speak louder than your sword. You'll notice that once you enter a town, you're now charged with a small fee. That is customs supervision in action, and it will happily take your money any time you decide to buy a new hat in town. Don't feel like paying? You have two options. The first is to sail to any pirate town. These are territories of free people who haven't adopted tax declaration yet. However, European factions will be aware of your attempts to avoid paying tax, and your relationships with them will worsen. Don't want to damage your relationships? Try finding smugglers. Right-clicking on the town icon lets you choose the Search for Smugglers option, and if they are nearby, you'll be able to contact them. Beyond that, everything depends on your skill and luck. There's a high chance customs service will spot your ship and demand an explanation for your actions. This situation can end up with your ship being searched or even a fight. If luck is on your side, you'll be able to sell your goods, avoiding any tax. Let's have a look at some of the changes in the town screen. Notice the new option. This is the panel for quests and assignments. Here you can hire mercenary troops, buy letters of marque against factions, and take quests. There are trading and military quests. Trading quests demand that you pull off some good deals, increasing your capital and thus your trading renown. Military tend to be more of the search and destroy variety. As mentioned, hiring European troops won't be as accessible as before. You'll have to join the faction you need, and prior to this, have become a pretty well-known warrior. Only after these steps will you be able to use the new hiring screen. We decided to get rid of the old dialogue interface, replacing it with more convenient and easy-to-use sliders. It now works much like the goods management. You'll see all the available troops for hire right away, how many of them there are, and how they are armed. along with the composition of your own current army, which should help in planning your next fights. Finally, the updated naval battles. This aspect of the game has been pretty challenging. Thanks to everyone's feedback, we were able to improve and make naval battles more diverse. Here's what we came up with. Now, you can give ships orders to attack a selected target. These ships will leave the formation and act on their own, trying to deliver maximum damage to the enemy. Do you have captured ships, but no money to repair them? Or a squadron of 5 old schooners? Better not sell them cheap, but turn them into fire ships. Fire ships are ignited vessels that can be directed towards enemy ships. There's no crew on a fire ship, so it's uncontrollable, but it deals critical damage upon impact with an enemy ship. However, there's always a chance to miss and burn your own ship. By the way, enemy admirals will use fire ships as well, if they have enough spare vessels for the purpose. You can now also throw explosive barrels over your ship's stern. Consider them the stationary version of fire ships that will help you to deal with enemies behind you. If you don't want some of your ships to partake in battle, you can now anchor them. These ships will leave the formation and wait patiently for your victory. And, as long as you stay alive, the enemy won't touch them. In addition, we increased the damage and reload time for cannons. Now, hitting an enemy ship is critically important. So these are the 7 main changes that you can expect in the update. Furthermore, we fixed a lot of bugs and other problems. For example, many of you requested for more time to collect loot from sunken ships, or reported twitching sail animations in naval battles. These problems are fixed, and the next update will include a much bigger collection of small fixes for the game. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.